First off, we knew we wanted to make another project together. And I was sort of thinking, okay, what can we make that feels really potent to what we're living? This is in the midst of lockdown, tremendous uncertainty ahead of us. I'm seeing riots, so much unrest. People are angry, people are frustrated, not just with the issues of the pandemic, with issues of their governments. And in the midst of that, it just so happened that included on one of the programs from which I was listening to some suggestions had a Scarlatti cantata with the opening line, Io son Nerone, l'imperatore del mondo. I am Nerone, emperor of the world. I've sung the role of Nero a couple of times, but something shot through me, the idea of the tyrant, because we have lived this time and time again throughout history, but the essence of humanity remains the same. That sounded really interesting to me, and I felt that I could grab onto that.
This is very visceral music, and if you think back through history, you've got a lot of blood in the street and mess. And this music, of course, acts as in one way to think about the heavenly and something far away, and often then also portrays reality. Good art, I think, makes us think about what's close and how that relates to our lives. One of the themes in this one is the fact that Nero was a murderer. Maybe one's thinking of swords and actual murders, and actually the harpsichord's a very good instrument for murder and knives and things like that, because it has a very it's a percussive sound. There's a way of playing the instrument that can be quite aggressive. With lutes and harpsichords, and having the variety of instruments in the continuum, I think we can make those spiky things and those whining things, and that's really the job of the continuo, is to paint the colours in the music.
Quella morte, quella morte che per giorno fosse pronta un sol mio sguardo, fosse pronta un sol mio sguardo.
I'm finding that this is a whole other level of intensity in terms of the repertoire that we've chosen. It's far more exposed than a lot of the other rep, because, you know, with bigger rep, with bigger orchestra, you're sort of riding on a much bigger cushion of sound. With this, because of the way the voice has to carry the drama, the nature of each character and what they need, what they are fighting against, all of the internal struggles happening. It's actually much more exposed, and it requires, I think, significantly more in terms of coloration. In a way, it feels like a progressive continuation of the relationship, of our relationship with Arcangelo as well, and sort of building programs, interesting thematic programs. I think we can work in an even more fluid way together because we already know each other. We've been through the sort of the first recording together of like figuring out how this works, and now we really know the team really well. It feels that there's more freedom and we can take even more chances with what we're doing because of that
absolutely
trust.
There's a development certainly of having done the first one and now doing the second one. It's certainly grown, I think, and I enjoy that sort of spirit of challenge, and Kate's been absolutely amazing and kind of indomitable, the way that she's tackled this challenge for a singer as well, the amount of commitment that it's requiring hour after hour, day after day. It's kind of incredibly impressive what you've been doing.
Well, so we've still got one day left, so let's see.
Yeah, exactly. When you devote your life to music, I think not having it for such a long time is like a real loss. And I certainly detect amongst my musicians a sense of real joy, and they're really treasuring the chance to play music together again. We must continue to try and fight hard to make a case for doing music, even in the difficult conditions.
And it's even more important, actually, in the times when we're probably feeling our most fearful, that we continue to create. Because I think the things that come out of this period will probably be the future of art, and it will affect the future of art for decades to come.